Good morning and welcome back to another yoga video. We're going to begin seated, taking an inhale through our nose, reaching our arms up, and an exhale through our nose, bringing our arms back down by our side. Repeating this again, gently moving the energy around us in a nice bubble, almost like you're coating yourself. If you want to imagine this energy in a certain color, that's really helpful too. Last inhale, we're going to look up and we're going to gently bring our hands back down. Taking a few deep breaths, maybe thinking about an intention that you would like to set for the next 15 minutes of this workout. And now we are gently going to hop up and stand at the top of our mat. We're going to take an inhale in, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bending your knees if you want. Inhale, spine straight, halfway lift. And plank, and exhale, chaturanga, dandasana. Inhale in upward dog. And coming into our first downward dog, we're going to take a nice exhale and breathe through our nose here. Pedaling out your feet if you would like. Keep breathing through our nose, in and out. Next, we are going to step or jump to the front of our mat. Halfway lift, inhale, and forward fold, exhale. Another half lift for an inhale. And exhaling as you come up and taking another inhale, reaching our hands back, reaching for the sky. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, forward fold, bending your knees if you want. Inhale, spine straight, half lift, and exhale, coming into a plank. Inhale, we're going to come onto our knees and we are going to do some chaturanga push-ups. So keeping our knees on the mat, inhaling, we're going to come down, exhale, push up. Inhale down again and exhale, push up, making sure that we are tightening our core the entire time in order to protect our lower back. Keep doing this, push through. And finally, on our last one, we are going to push ourselves back to plank and then come down, chaturanga dandasana, into upward dog, inhale. And exhaling in our downward dog, giving a stretch to your shoulders that you just worked on, pedaling out your feet, or if you want, just holding the position. Breathing in and breathing out. Now reaching our left leg into the air, three-legged dog, bending it and bringing it forward into our equestrian position, reaching our hands up, little back bend, and exhale down. Coming into warrior two, find a stable position for yourself here, and we're going to bring our left hand on our left knee, facing up, reaching our right hand straight above us, feeling a nice stretch on that right side, keeping the right leg straight. Breathing deeply, keeping the core nice and tight. Breathing in and out. If you'd like for the next step to use a yoga block, that is perfectly okay to modify it to be easier. Or if you'd like to not use a yoga block, then just place your palm fully on the floor, going deeper into that stretch. Keeping our breath nice and stable. And on our next inhale, we are going to come back to warrior two. Face the front of our mat, hands to prayer, and we are going to come into a warrior three slowly, keeping our balance on that left leg. If you wobble, that is perfectly okay. Just come back to position and try to keep your focus on one spot in front of you. And we're going to come back standing nice and straight on our mat, hands still in prayer, breathing in, hands up, and we're going to come into an Utkatasana chair pose. And we're going to hold this for 5 deep breaths through our nose. Try and reach your arms as straight as you can, spine straight, sitting into that invisible chair, feeling the burn in your glutes. On our next inhale, we're going to stand back up, bending back, and exhale, coming into our forward fold. Inhale, half lift, spine straight, and exhale, plank, coming into a down dog, stretching our legs, pedaling it all out. Inhaling and exhaling, pedaling the tension from that chair pose. And now gently we are going to come onto our knees for some chaturanga push-ups. Inhaling as we go down and exhaling as we come up. Core nice and tight to protect our back. Facing forward. If you need to position yourself during this pose a few times, that's okay. Make sure it's comfortable. And now for our final push, we're going to come into an upward dog. Inhale here, feel the burn through your biceps and triceps. And exhale, coming into downward dog, stretching the muscles we just worked on. Feeling that nice stretch in your shoulders and your legs. Inhaling and exhaling. Next inhale, bringing our right leg up for three-legged dog, bending it and coming into a crescent lunge. Shoulders back for an inhale, deep breath in, and exhale, coming into warrior two. Ankles below knees, left leg straight, bringing our right hand on our right knee, palm facing up, and left hand reaching above us, looking towards that direction. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Next step, bringing that right hand next to your right foot, or if you want to use a block, that's perfectly okay too. Still looking at that left hand. Deep breaths here. And on our next inhale, we're gently going to come back to warrior two. Facing forward, hands to prayer, warrior three on that right leg. Slow movements here, there's no need to rush. Facing forward, keeping our balance, tightening the muscles in our glutes, quads. Slowly coming and stepping to the front of our mat. Inhale, we are going to reach our arms up and coming into Utkatasana chair. Once again, spine straight, core tightened, hands reaching up, sitting into that invisible chair as deep as you like. Deep inhale in and out, coming back up, reach behind, back to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, spine straight. And exhale, step back into plank, coming into a down dog, stretching out those legs, pedaling it out, breathing in and out. This position is really about some relaxing during the flow. Coming into our plank, we are going to go into a side plank. This is a tough one. So keeping our balance on that left hand, right hand in the air. And if you'd like for an extra challenge, bringing the right leg up, keeping all of our balance on our left hand and left foot, tightening our core, breathing in and out. Breath is extremely important in these positions. And a little bit of a bend if you'd like in the end. Slowly coming back to plank, inhaling, exhaling. On our next inhale, we're going to take it to the other side. So this time, keeping all our weight on that right hand and right leg, left hand reaching into the air and bringing our left leg up if you'd like. Deep breaths here, tightening our core. Inhale, exhale. Try and focus on a spot in front of you. And slowly coming back into a normal plank. We're going to take a nice inhale and an exhale, flow through into an upward dog. Inhaling an upward dog, exhaling, coming into downward dog. Pedaling it out, stretching your shoulders and arms. Inhaling and exhaling, we're going to come onto our knees and we're going to come into a child's pose. Giving our muscles this time to relax. Inhaling and exhaling. And on our next inhale, we're going to come into a puppy pose. And if you have blocks, and if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch in your shoulders, placing your hands on top of the blocks is a really nice way to open up your chest a little bit more in this pose. One of my favorite poses for tight shoulders and tense shoulders. Now flowing through, we're going to come onto our stomachs, and inhale, we're going to come into a baby cobra. Deep breaths here. And if it is within your practice and you want to come up into a high cobra, that's perfectly okay. But if you want to stay in a baby cobra, that's also fine. This one can be tough on the lower back. So baby cobra is a really good one to start out with. Inhaling and exhaling through our nose. Coming onto tabletop. We're going to come sit down in our starting position, whether that is cross-legged. And bringing our arms up once again. Inhale, exhale, bringing them down by our side. Inhale, reach up, looking up to the sky. And exhale down by our side once again. One more inhale, reaching our arms up. And as we're exhaling, we're going to leave them in a horizontal position. And we're going to do some arm rotations to move that shoulder joint. Lovely. Bringing them down by our side. Coming into a cross-legged position. And if you want to use a cushion underneath you, that's perfectly okay too. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling through our nose. Taking this time to think about that intention we set at the beginning of our workout. And how we feel about that intention after moving our body. Seeing how much we're capable of can sometimes make us more confident about a decision. So putting that energy of confidence into the intention we set, whether it is for the day, for the month, or even for the year. Staying in this position if you'd like, or else slowly bringing ourselves back into the space. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.